Hello everybody and good morning and welcome to the Respawn Report. This is a new series that we are going to be starting on the channel where we mainly talk about gaming news. But without further ado, for today's news reports, we are going to be talking about Harada joining SNK and creating a new studio as a subsidiary of SNK. But without further ado, let's go on to the past so that way you guys can see yesterday's live stream where we talk about these events. The person behind this was by Francesco. I don't know how to say that last name, I apologize, but it's by Francesco right there. I think that's how you say that name. I apologize also if I'm getting the name wrong, but the article states ex-Tekken boss starts new studio with former fighting game rival. Katsuhiro? I don't know how you say Harada's first name, but I'm just gonna say Harada joins SNK with new developer studio. Here comes a new challenger fighting games legend. Harada, who directed and produced many games in the Tekken franchise, has joined the SNK Corporation to find a new found a new development studio. Versus Studio SNK, or I think it's Visual Standard is the actual name of it. Visual Standard Studio was established on May 1st, and it will be a consolidated subsidiary of SNK, with Harada acting as representative director and CEO. He had all the roles. Harada's departure from Bandai Namco in 2025, after more than 3 decades with the company, made waves in the industry. Harada explained that the decision was motivated by personal and professional losses, which many attributed to the death of his longtime rival Tomono Iganaki, creator of the Dead or Alive series and director of 2004's Ninja Gaiden. Still, few expected Harada's name to resurface so soon, as he joins another longtime Namco competitor, SNK, famous for its King of Fighters and Samurai Showdown franchise. According to a news release, the new studio and SNK will collaborate on game software development to further strengthen their combined creative capabilities. Harada stated that the new studio philosophy is beyond tradition, crafted to perfection. We will combine technology, sensibility, and world-class expertise to pursue the ultimate. The Versus in the studio name is meant to encompass several meanings, including the spirit of Versus, challenging tradition, visionary standard, volition shift, and vanguard spirit. If these words sound a tad too bombastic, remember that Harada celebrated his departure from Namco with a 1-hour-long Tekken-inspired techno music mix. Yasuyuki Oda, SNK developer, commented that working with Harada, who has been a longtime friend and a worthy rival to us, is a dream come true. Nothing in the works yet at the new studio, but judging from the enthusiasm surrounding the operation, it probably won't be too long before a project gets announced. So there's a lot of things that you can take from this. Number one, I mainly think it's like Harada said, he left due to personal and professional losses. Number one, yes, it could be attributed to the death of his longtime friend and rival, the creator of Dead or Alive and one of the directors of the main director of Ninja Gaiden. But it could also be due to the way that Bandai is also handling Tekken. He probably didn't see that what was going on within the Tekken series, it being one of his main series that he deeply loves and cares about. He probably did not like the way that they were handling it, taking it out of his hands and it was probably on his order to give it to somebody, or give it to another development department within Bandai, or he didn't agree with a lot of the things that were going on within Bandai. That's my personal opinion. I have no information on that, but let's move on, and because he also made a couple of statements himself on X about the studio and everything like that, his involvement with SNK and so on and so forth. So let's go here. Let me go here real quick. Where's that? Floor. Harada. There you go. So here are his statements as to Studio versus. I have launched Versus Studio built on the knowledge and passion we have cultivated over many years on the front lines of game development. We are now beginning a new challenge. I have launched Versus Studio. We are now embarking on a new challenge based on the knowledge and passion we have cultivated over many years on the front line. Oh, it's just repeating itself. Okay. Oh, so he put one in English and then one in Japanese. Okay. New studio. Oh, and he even announced he made a YouTube video to announce it. So we might check that out as well. And he also put in their socials, which is very nice. I like that. Harry's vision vaulted. Okay. Beyond tradition crafted. Yes. I'm really looking forward to this because I'm assuming that it's gonna be heavily fighting game development, not really like other games. And I'm also assuming that because of his background and his knowledge of Tekken style 3D arena, I guess that's what Tekken is, right? Is it 3D arena or is it just a 3D Tekken genre? I'm sorry, I just played Tekken. I don't really know. Yeah, it's a 3D fighting game. I don't know if it's a 3D arena fighting game, but it's a 3D. Isn't arena? Isn't arena fighting games like Brawl? 3D combat titles, characters with 360-degree movement. Da, 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 da. Okay, so it is Naruto's a 360 arena. Or 3D arena. Okay, so never mind. Tekken being that he has a lot of experience within 3D fighting games. I don't know how much experience he has in 2D, but in his 3D fighter development, I'm assuming they're gonna make something along those lines. Probably like a Samurai Showdown with 3D environments, which actually would be very nice. Very nice. But all right. What else? Let's watch that YouTube video. Let me go to X again because he had it on his page. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and read about or watch this video and see what we could get from it. Oh, and SNK, let's read this because SNK also released something on it as well. So let's read these two. Let's read this article. New studio established, appointed. Okay, announcement of new studio establishment. Harada appointed as representative. How long is this article? Subsidiaries, investor overview of new studio. Harada's career. Comment by the developer. Yeah, let's just read it. Versus Studio, we already know about that. We will combine, we already know about that. We established this studio to bring this vision to life. The Versus in Versus Studio holds various meanings. It represents roots in video game soft Versus development division. The spirit of Versus. Okay, so this is just basically restating what we read in the article. So we don't have to really reread that. But I do want to watch the video that I think Harada put this out, or was it the studio itself that put this out? I think it's the studio itself. Alright.
Echo AI, get the ultimate companion for your playtime.
I noticed that the enemy jungle Ramus.
Confidence up.
So SNK put this out. Let's watch and listen. Hopefully is it in English?
こんにちは。ゲームディレクターの原田勝弘です。この度株式会社 VS スタジオ SNK 通称 VS スタジオという新しいスタジオを開設したことをご報告いたします。昨年開発者として残された時間をどう過ごすか という内容のコメントを出しましたが、それに対する一つの答えが今回のスタジオ開設です。大切な仲間とただひたすらにゲーム開発に集中できる環境を作り、良いゲームを生み出すことに時間を使いたい。幸いなことにそれを実現できる機会に恵まれました。SNK 様の出資により長期的なビジョンに基づく継続的な支援を受けながら、新スタジオは独立したスタジオとしてクリエイティブに集中し、その強固な支援基盤を生かして挑戦の幅を広げていくことができます。ここでスタジオ名である VS について少し触れておきます。VS と聞くとバーサスを思い浮かべる方も多いと思いますし、開発者の方であればビジュアルスタジオなどを連想されるかもしれません。しかし我々にとっての VS はそれだけではありません。我々の開発者としてのルーツであるビデオゲームソフト開発部に始まって、ビジョナリースタンダードですとかボリションシフトですとかヴァンガードスピリットなど複数の意味を重ね合わせた言葉です。この VS という名前に込めた思想そのものが我々のスタジオの在り方です。伝統に挑み極限を作る、これが我々の目指すものです。我々と共にゲームを作りたい方がいらっしゃいましたら、ぜひお声掛けください。VS スタジオをよろしくお願いいたします。
Alright, thank you to Harada for that. You know what just clicked in my fucking head? I just thought about this, okay? So SNK, they're focusing on City of the Wolves, right? Hear me out, hear me out. What are two... Because I think Harada has worked with two characters from different series that are also rivals. Okay, hear me out, alright? He put Akuma right here, please. He put Akuma in Tekken 7. Who else was in Tekken 7? Fucking Geese! Okay, hear me out. I might be going crazy, but hear me out. Harada might be working on SNK versus Street Fighter, or Capcom versus SNK 3. It writes itself. Oh my god. My brain cells are firing on all cylinders. Alright? I'm sorry, I'm going crazy, but it's not, let me not say that this is the only thing that makes sense, because SNK might just do it within main SNK and not give it to VS Studio. But why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you give it to Harada? Right? As their first major project, give Harada SNK versus Capcom. Like, bro, it writes itself out. He's already worked with both Akuma and Geese, and I'm pretty sure if he can make those two characters work in Tekken, he can make them work in any scenario. If it's a 2D fighter, he can make them work, bro. And the mechanics this man could add in there, bro. Like, come on, give it to him, bro. I just thought, in the middle of them reading that, of him, no, not even the reading, of him speaking, my brain was like, they might just, and that's why I made that reaction, dude. He might just get SNK versus Capcom 3. He might be a part of that development. That would be insane, dude. And especially if you actually go and look at what Harada's art, because Harada does art. This man could do the character designs. This man could do everything. I mean, I'm not telling him to do everything by himself, but still, this man could put in the work for that, bro. And that shit would look immaculate. That is actually insane. That is actually insane. If it does come to fruition, brother, that would be an insane. Imagine they announced that as freaking summer game. Holy shit, bro! I'm too excited. I'm too hyped. This is actually insane. That's actually insane. I just thought about that. That's actually insane. Now it makes me even more hyped for what's to come in the future. Let me see something real quick. No. I just had a text. Sorry about that. This actually gets me really hyped for this new studio. Especially since it's Versus. It writes itself, bro. It's Versus Studio. They're making Capcom versus SNK 3. Oh my god, brother. It writes itself. Thank you all for tuning in today's Respawn Report. If you liked the video, go down below, hit the like button, and subscribe so that way you won't miss any future content. And also leave a comment letting me know what you think about the situation that is occurring. But without further ado, thank y'all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.